Hello there, I'm Dr. Patterson Stark. I'm a specialist in lifestyle medicine, and I've been doing this for about 45 years. So I have a little experience. Now, we're talking about peak eight. Now, peak eight is something I came across about 25, 30 years ago. And basically, every major uh, physical education and physiology department throughout the United States has studied what's the most effective way to get the maximum amount of conditioning in the least amount of time. And they all came up with pretty much the same thing. We kind of know, 3 sets to maximum fatigue, 8 to 12 repetitions, uh, and that's weight training. But what about the more important anaerobic threshold training, high intensity training? And they did this too, over and over and over and over. And they came up with this recipe, which is called the Peak 8. The Peak 8 is exciting because it cuts down on working too hard or working too little. It puts you right in the zone. So when you do a Peak 8, you're doing 8 series of 2-minute intervals. And in these 2-minute intervals, you're doing 30 seconds on high intensity, either it's stationary cycling, it's running, it's steps or whatever, and then 90 seconds of recovery. And you go, 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 go. This now before you start this, of course, you do a 2 to 3 minute warm up and a 2 to 3 minute cool down. So the important thing is that your pulse rate will march up as you go through this exercise, and your lungs will be heaving. It's a great exercise to open up the endothelial system, the vascular system. And this is what's most important about it. You're training your body to open those capillaries, open those blood vessels. When you do this, you're helping something called heart rate variability. You're balancing your autonomic nervous system. And this is one of the most important measures of health as you age. We lose that ability because we don't use it. So how many times should you do this and what is the frequency? Well, I'm recommending, as the research originally recommended, that you do this no more than 3 times a week. There will be no benefit physiologically, but no less than 2 times a week. So what I would say is you start out with a peak 4, peak 5, 3 times a week and see if you can work up to that peak 8 and do that and hold that. Keep that in there for a good 6 months or so. Then you can drop back to a couple times a week and then hit 3 times a week. But you'll find, like many of the people that I've counseled this with, and particularly with Karen in this app, that it's addictive and your week just doesn't work right unless you do your peak 8. All the best. I look forward to hearing about your success.